What is going on, Sheba Army? This your boy Random Marks coming with a quick video. And on this video, guys, we're going to be talking about Bone ShibaSwap token and also where we're currently at in the markets as it pertains to alt season, guys. And right now, after this drop that we had, we are nowhere near alt season. But the good news is it still gives us a lot of time just to be able to collect some of our favorite asset so that way we can get ourselves ready for alt season. So taking a quick look, guys, at Bitcoin, it is back above 100K. So if you were following the markets yesterday, you saw Bitcoin was somewhere around like 91,000, guys. So $91,000 Bitcoin, which is crazy because again, the reason why we've seen that sell off, it's a combination of two things. You had fear in the market as well as stop losses getting triggered. So the fear was tariff. United States imposing tariff on Canada as well as on Mexico. Of course, now it's, they delayed it for a month because they're still in negotiation. But that was the fear that drove the prices of crypto. It drove it down. And when people have stop losses on assets, those, as it starts going down and it triggers the stop loss, it automatically causes another sell to happen and it brings it to the next stop loss. And boom, once that's the next stop level on the stop loss get triggered, it just becomes a whole domino effect. Let's just say like the stop loss were right here. Once it gets here, it automatically, tells the system to go ahead and sell. Boom, it brings it all the way back here. Then next thing you know, you see the same cycle of what's happening. And that's exactly what we've seen. And now we're just seeing a nice rebound that took place. The dominance of Bitcoin, I am loving it for the simple fact that now, some of the focus are out of meme coins. Now it may return, because someone could launch a meme coin that go crazy and it brings the attention right back into the meme market. But I like the attention to be on Bitcoin, and stay on Bitcoin until alt season, because that way we could have the world buzzing about Bitcoin as it continues to keep going higher and higher, and that's and also it will make it easier to being able to predict what's going to happen because that is the cycle of what we've seen in multiple different cycles. So Bitcoin, as it currently stands right now, like I mentioned in previous videos, it is in that consolidation mode. And I showed you guys before, like from previous cycles, it goes through consolidation mode. Like the last cycle, it had 4 weeks of consolidation. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, then followed by the big up move. Currently, right now, we're at 8 weeks. So just in case if you guys were wondering, like, hey, have we had an 8 weeks consolidation before? The answer to that is yes. We actually had one that was for 30 weeks, guys. 30 weeks, so roughly 6 months of straight consolidation before Bitcoin really had its big move. Right here, this is the 7 weeks one right here. This was back in 2017, 2016, 2017 cycle. And this one right here with the 30 weeks, this was back in 2020, 2013. It consolidated for 30 weeks, guys, before it had this big parabolic. So you got to be patient. As long as you know where the destination is going, or where your asset is going, then you should feel comfortable buying the dips. Now, I'm not giving you guys financial advice. I'm just telling you what the smart investors are doing. There is going to be a rebound. There will be a rebound. There's always a rebound because this is the cycle that we are. This is the crypto pattern. So, like I mentioned before, now we're nowhere, near. I wouldn't say nowhere near, but we was now we're not as close as we were to alt season. Like I mentioned, this right here represent the official start of alt season, guys. Once we're able to pass this blue line, we have officially entered into alt season. Right now, current market cap for alt is 289 billion. Alt season mark need to be at around 493 billion dollar market cap. So as you can see, the big sell off. And if people are telling you like, "Oh my God, Bone sucks and it's not really doing nothing," like guys, the overall alt market, and as you can see here, this represents the overall alt market. It is doing bad, guys. It's not doing good, and a lot of the capital, and this is more proof, is showing you that it's going into Bitcoin. So now some of your favorite assets or some of the popular names, they're down by a lot, and it again it's giving discounted opportunities because you have GME on ETH. This is the, a pretty popular play among GameStop plays. Just a few weeks ago, it was around like 130, 140 million dollar market cap. Look at it now. It's at 70 million, guys. $70 million market cap. You have SPX 6900, super popular, even though it's up 28% on the day, guys. But it just got slammed really bad because it was somewhere around like a 1.4 billion-dollar market cap. Now it's currently at $816 million market cap. Again, huge sell-offs, and all of this happened just within a few days. Same thing, Giga. That was in the, like 700 or 800 million. It's currently around like 400 million. So that's a 50% discount. Popcat, that just been getting slammed. This was a $1 billion market cap, and I think it's currently at like a two. No, I think it was at a, yeah, I think it was like maybe at a $2 billion market cap, but now it's currently at a 259. So you could, again, these are not plays that I'm shilling or doing anything like that. I'm just showing you guys as an example. Everything is down. So when you look at Bone, you're not gonna be thinking like, oh my god, my asset is the only one that's down. No, like I own probably over like 50 or 60 different crypto assets that I've been accumulating for the past 2 years, guys. So I have a whole bunch of different bags somewhere else, and all of them, majority of them, are doing bad. There's even one that I was, I started, I was up like close to around like 100x on it. I had posted on my X account, but it was something that I briefly mentioned on X as a conviction play. But yeah, that started seeing a downward turn as well too. But again, we are still not where we need to be. We need to be above this blue line, and once we really get above this blue line, then if you see Bone is not performing and we're above this blue line, it's like, okay, yeah, now something is absolutely wrong. But until then, like, Bone is just essentially following the pack of a lot of different assets. Now, it may be down a little bit more, but it's still following the overall pack of the market. Even Roaring Kitty, we've been seeing people having sell-offs, and this is probably a good segment too, uh, to transition into. I've been seeing some people sell Roaring Kitty. Now, one good example of this, and this is why I always tell you guys, whenever you buy an asset that is pumping, you're essentially buying at the top. Or anytime an asset is pumping, just think about this: your exit liquidity for a sell off. If an asset is pumping, your exit liquidity. But if an asset is dumping, you're the smart money. Smart money buy at support and they sell at resistance. And someone sold, I think, about like $30,000 worth of Roaring Kitty. This was like a few months ago, and I was tracking their wallets. Like anytime I see big sales, I tend to want to track their wallet. And what they did, they bought Shiba Inu. Now I know Shiba Inu is going to do well long term, so this is not a long term debate or anything like that. I'm just talking about like investing properly. But they took that $30,000, they bought Shiba Inu while Shiba Inu was pumping. Their $30,000 is now worth about $6,000, guys. It's like $5,000 to $6,000. And even where they sold at, because they're the one who caused this sell over here. So it was around September. Yeah, it was around September. So even had they just held on, they still would have been high, like a lot higher than where they sold their sheep at. Because it goes to show you, whenever you're rotating asset, you think that you're, rotating, you're buying this, you're buying to get into this, that's going to do better. But overall, from what I've seen, you cannot time the market. So if you're buying something, you're probably buying it at the wrong time. When I buy stuff, I'm probably buying at the wrong time. And that's why I don't do like the one shot, one kill. Like I just, if I'm going full position, I'm not getting full position at one place because I'm giving myself leeway to be wrong, as far as on my entry as possible. But that's what happened. And yeah, and you just got to be smart in this market. That's what I'm saying. You got to be smart. You need fresh capital to be able to invest in in all these different tokens that you're interested in, and only find the one that you have the conviction in. But that is all that I have for you today. But yeah, man, Bone yesterday hit an all-time low of 19 cents, and I didn't have the capital to be able to purchase it on that dip. Hopefully you guys were able to catch it, because that right there was a steal. But leave a like, leave a comment. Random Marks guy signing off. Peace.